This video will show you how to use a finding aid. The University of Calgary has many archival collections that you can use when researching your paper or project. The archival collections run for many kilometers of records, so you will first want to determine if the material we hold is relevant to your research. An archival finding aid is your tool or roadmap or guide to determining, first, what records are in the archives, and second, if the records are relevant to your research. Not all finding aids look alike, but the basic types of information in the finding aid and how that information is arranged is usually the same. Imagine that your assignment is to write a paper on the Sasquatch, and that you have to use records from the archives. You've located a finding aid that may be of value. The first section of an archival finding aid gives you an overview of who created the records, in this case Dr. Vladimir Markotic. The dates when the records were created, or between 1939 to 1994, what format of records you can expect to find in the collection, in this case their textual records, and how much there is. There are 2.77 meters of records in the Markotic collection. The finding aid then gives you a history of the creator of the records, which will provide you with some context to help you decide whether the records are relevant to your research. You seem to have hit the jackpot when you discover that Dr. Markotic had an interest in the Sasquatch. But how do you find the information on the Sasquatch that you're looking for when you've already determined that there are 2.77 meters of records? Archival records are arranged in a standard structure or hierarchy that allows easy access and understanding of the records. The top level of the hierarchy is the fond, or the collection, which is the name for the entire body of records from one creator, in this case Dr. Vladimir Markotic. Below this level are the series, or broad groups of records or files that logically relate to each other. Series may be further divided into subseries. Within the series or subseries, there are individual files which contain the records that may be relevant to your research. The Dr. Markotic records are arranged into 7 series, and some of the series are arranged into subseries. A diagram may make this clearer. Series 3 in the Markotic records captures a broad spectrum of his research interests. These interests have been further subdivided into more specific sections, of which Subseries 6 deals with Markotic's interest in Sasquatch. The last item to check before you leave the main description of the finding aid is whether any restrictions apply to the records. In this case, all the records are unrestricted. The main body of the finding aid lists all the individual files. You already know that the files you're looking for are in Series 3, Subseries 6, so scroll through the finding aid until you find the correct section. Once you've located the file entries for Subseries 6, you can see that there are a total of 5 folders, or files, dealing with Markotic's interest in the Sasquatch. 5 files is a much more manageable amount of records to look through than 2.77 meters that make up the entire collection. To request these 5 files for viewing in the reading room, the information we'll need is the accession number, in this case 98.026, and file numbers 15.13 through 16.01. Send this information along with the name of the collection, or the Dr. Markotic fond, to uarc@ucalgary.ca. We will notify you when the records are available for you to look at. If you have questions on other topics, please view our other videos online. Or if you have specific questions and comments, please contact us at uarc@ucalgary.ca. Hopefully this video has helped, and thanks for watching.